Hello guys, today is Saturday, and as you can see, I'm still here writing, fighting back the steaming recall board. I mean, they do any kind of thing just to stay in power. They didn't want to leave. They filed a trial de novo, they use our money, and now they just keep using the same old outdated technique of misleading you. Right now, they tying me up with LTM. They're showing the letter that I did for LTM. Yes, I did that letter for LTM because I have a lot of respect to them. And it's very, very simple, my relationship with them. Let me describe it to you. My relation with LTM started almost from the fist fight. Alan, as always, filled me in with his misleading information. When I became a president in August 2024, I start working with LTM. I need to follow up the project of our 40-year certification. We have no choice. Our mission was to complete that project because, as you can understand, the faster we complete that project, our insurances go down. Once you complete the project, when the building receives certification, any new buyers can get the mortgages, so our prices will go up and everything. So that's a very important mission. So I started working with them closely and was surprised how much attention they pay to our owners during weekly construction meeting. In Florida, it's very unusual to see this. I'm from New York. In New York, it's more or less like people are more responsible. In Florida, everybody in relaxed mood. You know, they said tomorrow, they'll be there after tomorrow. I went through many constructions and I see how it works. But in any event, I said too many times to Alan, start blaming them, start making fight over nothing, okay? Just do simple audit, just very simple. You don't have to just scream and curse, just do the audit. An audit will show if they're wrong, we'll go after them. If they're right, then just stop screaming, stop misordering things here, okay? Once again, in August, I came in as a president and I received an audit from Pistorino, forensic engineering company, one of the famous here, an audit. In October 31, they were already calculated and give us an offer because we started conversation with them in the very beginning of October, maybe the end of September. I'm not sure. Once we received the audit, the amount of the audit was $100,000. Alan was the first one who started screaming, this is too expensive, too expensive, too expensive. I said, this is a full detail audit. That's basically the market price. I don't know. I said, Alan, but find something like one thing, two things, three things that you're sure as an engineer with license that it's wrong, so we will take them to court. So it took for him 5 months to get it done. Okay, 3 items. Once again, my goal was to achieve 40-year certification. LTM was delivering, and they delivered successfully under strong acquisitions from Alan. Now please focus. I'm a president of the building, and if I have any relationship, shady relationship with ATM, any kind of relationship, why would I hire Ganem? I would definitely will go with LTM if I have any relationship with them. But I tell them, guys, since it's so much here, and they also confirmed that said, Vadim, we don't want any job at Winston Tower 600. After what we got in return for everything we have been done, we're just not gonna work with you. I said, okay guys, thanks for your help, and we're gonna work with Ganem. And they said, very important, they said, we will help as much as we can, but we're not going to continue, but we're going to share all the information. And I did the meeting in the city of Sunny Isles where I introduced Ganem engineers to LTM engineers for smooth database transfer. They transfer all the data from LTM to Ganem, which helped them to move on with his project faster. Okay, you know, it's 2 engineers is good, 4 engineers is better. They can divide the roles and come to the project completion faster. So they were very helpful during this process, and deserve my respect. Nothing more than that. So I have nothing against them, only respect. But it was never planning to use them services for upcoming pool project. Once I already have Ganem. So every acquisition that this coming board have right now doesn't make any sense. First of all, I'll tell you one thing. Running association, to run association business, you gotta be a businessman. You cannot be a lunatic. You cannot base, I don't wanna use any extra word. You gotta be a businessman. Definitely, Alan is not for that. Peter or Dennis, maybe they're good guys, but they're not for that as well. Once I also said, when I finally, after 5 months, when Alan provide me with 3 items that he put his stamp, when I deposit their new audit, I said to LTM, guys, I hope you're good, because it's like, so far I give you only compliments because I was not hire you. From the moment I start working with you, I didn't see anything wrong. But audit will tell us, you guys right, and who is right, who is wrong. I said it's like in a family. It could be a very happy family, but once husband or wife catching either or in cheating, they go into ugly divorce. I said, from a good friend, I could become your worst enemy. That's my position. I don't want, where I grew up, they teach me differently. If you don't catch anybody by head, you cannot tell them he steals. If you don't have proven facts, you cannot accuse anybody. That's the way I am. Okay, so any more questions regarding this question, okay, please give me a call. I hope I'm clear. I'm not running to be president to hire back the LTM. I was a president and I have all the opportunity to hire them, but I have hired somebody else. Thank you.